What's up, ladies and gents? We have something interesting today. Got another notification. I keep the news alerts on just to stay in tune. So sometimes I believe they be using AI for a lot of clickbait. But other than that, I got this article we gonna jump into. And I just want to see and hear, well, I'm not gonna hear, but I'm gonna see what y'all got to say about this. Because this is wild. Because if this was a real thing, like this thought process this man evoked into the world, a lot of us wouldn't be here today. you know, a lot of us would not be here today. Um, but we don't get into it. In Japan, called to ban women marrying after 25 stirred backlash. I ain't even gonna try to say that. Founder of the Conservative Party of Japan has also angered many when he proposed uterus removal for women at the age of 30. Now that is so wrong on so many levels. Like my mother had me in her 30s. Her 30s, she had me in her 30s. So I wouldn't be here if this guy was like in a position of power at a certain time in a certain place. You know what I mean? Like, dang. Um, so we read that part. All right, let's go here. Oh, it's one of them. Okay, okay. No, we good. I thought it was one of them websites you gotta subscribe or sign up. I was about to be a little disappointed. In Japan, have an empress, conservatives slam UN call to amend secession law. What's wrong? I mean, look, what's up, Steve? But if it was me, I don't look. I ain't trying to be rude. We got to make sure it's the right woman. You know what I'm saying? What's her temperament like? Can she handle a situation of pressure? Because like women, we know they petty, right? We all know these things about women. Like we know these things about men. So, um, that is all right, guys. Give me all night right now. But if it was me, I just think we got to really like make sure she the best for the position. Like, what's her track record right? If her track record crazy, like I'm talking about she crazy with the pen. I mean, shoot, we cannot ignore it because it been in history when there been some great female leaders, but yet again, it hasn't always been that many that's been successful in a position. So let's get into this. This is Mulan. um Japan's conservatives have denounced a recent United Nations committee recommendation urging the nation to change its law to allow women to ascend. I don't even know what that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. See, I'm honest. I ain't even about to try the throne, accusing it of ignorance and interference in the centuries old traditions. That look crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen that word before. Hey, I'm gonna have to Google translate that one. Um, just so I can hear it in Japanese. I'm curious how that sounds. The report calling for Japan to amend its imperial household law, which currently restricts succession to male descendants from the paternal line, was released by the Paris-based UN Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women, released on Tuesday last week. I mean, if this got something to do with like, and this ain't even got nothing to do with that article no more about the dude saying that crazy stuff. I don't think no more. This is a whole different article. But I mean, like, if I was a king, right, y'all, and I said I didn't want my daughter, I wanted none but male successors, is to me, it's nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna lie. Whatever reason it is, it's my choice, right? It's my stuff. I started this. We built this. I conquered and did what I did. I don't know if that's just how this they grew to power. They conquered some dudes back in the day, and that's why we here. So I mean, I personally, I didn't even know they had royalty out there in Japan. That's crazy work. They got royalty out there. I just learned something new. Um, but I'm more concerned about this article. I think it's more to this article too. Up out of here. I don't care. I think it is more to this article. Yeah, I'm more curious about that article. Okay. The leader of Japan's Conservative Party has sparked uproar by advocating for a ban of women marrying after the age of 25 and having their uteruses removed at the age of 30. This proposal was part of an overall discussion on the country's aging population and the problems it faced as a result of the failing birth rates. The leader of the Conservative Party apologized after his comments sparked immediate and sharp criticism. Here's all we need to know about the controversy. In a November 8th YouTube video, noted writer and Conservative Party leader Mr. H made the starting remark while talking about ways to boost the nation's birth rate. The minister proposed prohibiting women from getting married after the age of 25 and having forced hysterectomies, uterus removal procedures at the age of 30. See, and that's why women be saying we misogynist, bro, because that do sound kind of wild, brother. Like I wish I could talk to him one on one, like brother. Like I just want to know what you was thinking there. Like give me, see, have some ideas that would be viewed as radical, right? But I could break it down to you. I could tell you why bit by bit, and I'm okay if you come to me and you say, you know what, you wrong, champ. That's just not what it is. And if you make it sense, I would change my perspective. But I don't know. I really would like to talk to him. And a lot of times I think people say stuff with no context sometimes. Like sometimes you need more context. You need to go deeper with it. But pause. But yeah, he's a wild man. That's a wild boy. Who hurt him, man? Who out there in Japan hurt this man? He like, nah, she gonna be alone and miserable. He argued that by doing this, dropping birth rates will be reversed and they will be encouraged. Oh, so he trying to put a cap on it. Bro, these women don't want to have kids. They don't want to have kids. Y'all gotta stop forcing. Everybody ain't, they might want an alien baby. Who knows? The politicians are suggesting barring women from attending college after the age of 18, allegedly in order to concentrate on having more children. Wow. So she cannot further herself and help humanity because, wow. All right, we back. I messed up and unplugged it. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. But not to go to college the first, not trying to be rude, y'all. Like, let's be honest. I'm not even trying to be rude. Every woman ain't beautiful. Like every guy isn't handsome, attractive. Now, don't get it wrong, attractive. I argue everybody attractive to a certain degree, right? It just depends on who's looking. But the beauty standard been a certain way for numerous years. If you don't have a great smile, um, if you don't have, you just got to look right to the person that wants you, right? Or you won't. So some of these women, especially when people like seem very smart, they not always the most attractive people, right? And some people, let's just call it what it is, they ugly. So if she just ain't getting no men or he ain't getting no women, like shoot, all you can do is invest into yourself and grow yourself in your empire or whatever the enterprise, whatever you may be doing. So I think it's kind of wrong to do that. I'm not trying to look. I know as Americans, we all be worrying about everybody but ourselves. But I'm just, talk about something that I saw that was wild. And just reading this article, this man needs to be removed from his position because he don't understand times is different, bro. We cannot do this to women no more. Women, women, like we have made the playing field so equal that we cannot do this to women no more. We just gotta roll with the punches. Like if Miss Harris was the president, all we can do is pray and hope that the people that's with her would prevent her from doing anything that would destroy the world. You know what I'm saying? Or destroy our country. So I'm just saying sometimes I don't know. I'm very confused about this on how to handle women. It's very diabolical what they doing in Japan. Very diabolical. I just don't know. Like I'll be honest, like what is going on? This proposal comes from after previous diversity policies to promote marriage and reproduction, such as incentives for women to marry men from royal regions, which will also criticized for being too straightforward and tone deaf. That's what he sound like though. He literally sound tone deaf like an MF, right? Mr. H became recognized on the far right of Japanese politics in part because of his best-selling book, The Eternal Zero, which have adapted into a movie that glorified kamikaze pilots and closing days of World War II. And so he got the position just by writing a book, huh? No, look, I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. I believe I believe Trump could give me a job, right? I'm gonna build the right team. I know I'm gonna be the weakest link. I'm gonna put the best of the best around me to help elevate me so we could do this regardless of who position is what. We doing the job to make this better. Like that's my whole thing. Like when I know I'm a leader, I want advisors around. I need advisors around. I need people that's gonna tell me what it is, have the best agenda for us, not be selfish, not be upset because of what I may look like, how I may talk to you, understand, communicate. We aren't we intelligent enough to have these conversations? Yeah, some stuff gonna sound crazy when it's delivered, but as long as you have good intent, I think you would be okay. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. I'm just saying things that I see that's a problem, and sometimes I think we don't have these conversations, right? He was he was appointed to the board of national broadcast NHK in 2013 by then Prime Minister Shinzo. I don't know, a move that was criticized at the time for allegedly attempting to control the organization's editorial independence and policy. The regressive remarks raised concern over women's rights and reproductive freedom, drawing harsh criticism from politicians and others. Expressing outrage on the matter, actor Israel Higashi, I don't know, bro. See, I apologize. I ain't there like that. According to the South China Morning Post, said idea of taking away reproductive ability if you not had child by the age of 30 is terrifying. Even as a joke, besides the do you think that a decline in birth rate is the woman's fault? Women cannot get pregnant on their own and they have no confidence about giving birth and raising children because they're employed and income is not stable. I mean, that's a valid point. Shoot, I want another kid, but man, the income is just a lot of things there that you have to have in place. So I understand. It sound crazy, y'all. Why they going through the man, I'm trying to be respectful to people, but this is crazy over there. Like, this is crazy. It's him right here, guys. This brother. This brother right here, he said, hell no. He said, hell no. Bruh, I'm sorry they even going through that. Nobody he to even propose this is crazy. Like when he brought this up to his team, what they should have said, brother. And maybe I'm wrong. He possibly got some women that's in that circle, right? So like just for him to look at you in your eyes and be like, no marriage after 25. And he said on top of that, after 30, we clip, tie up, doing everything, you're gonna be done. That's what he said. You're gonna be done. Like, why, brother? Why are we doing this to these ladies? Look, I'd be real conflicted because sometimes we all been with irrational people, men and women. Not argue. Women have a higher chance of being irrational or erratic sometimes because I think too, I was talking to a girl about this. I think a lot of times women are put in stressful situations that they can't handle. That's why they be on antidepressants, other things, right? Like a guy could go get a drink, do whatever he other do, and he get right back to it. Like not saying women can't do that, but a lot of them, I think they have this, they can't handle it a lot, right? They really need, like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but just from what I hear about women and especially in corporate world, I know a lot of corporate women, and they even be talking about it's too much. They'd rather be a stay-at-home mother. So I don't know. Tell me your thoughts about this. I think this was a great one today. This was a great one. My fellow YouTubians, my Twitchers. Um, no, don't be this guy. Don't be Mr. H. That's probably why his hair gone. He hating on people. You hate, you go to sleep, you start getting them clumps on the pillow. You would not see boy, you would be shiny. He Mr. Clean. Why he upset? Probably he be like, they got hair. Women got more hair than me. Why I gotta sit up here and revoke their privileges? That's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. Like, certain things I can see, but that's beyond me. Like, I believe the reason we have identity politics a lot, I could be wrong. I think women have had a big hand in that. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. Other than that, please like, comment, thoughts, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Adios, amigos.